Anyway, let's get back in here. We were on World 2 last time. It took us a while to get to it, but I think a lot of... Wow, it really just led you in. A lot of that was learning how the game works. And I'm going to have to remember because it's been like a week. But I had a lot of fun with this last time, and I am interested to see what else this game has going on. It's definitely a unique experience on the N64 out of everything else I've played on it. Let's see, check the map. I don't remember how to do that. 'Cause I saw there's like 4 worlds, I think, in this. So if we're partway through World 2, then maybe we'll finish this tonight, but I don't know. Find a way to the military base. Radio station. Okay, just gotta go into the military base. And that's the next processor. Yeah, we have the rifle, we have the machine gun. I don't have a vehicle at the moment, because it does load you in without one. Warning! Minefield. Oh, extreme danger beyond this point. Oh! You know what? It warned me. It did warn me. Do I need like a mine detector? Jeez, okay. Aim. Just right back in the middle of it. Jesus. Okay. Hey, we are kind of saving people. Not a great return. They're mostly okay. Just the buildings. It's a lot of blood. Check out the temple on the hill to the east. Let's just hope the natives are all friendly. Let's not waste too much. Is there a truck around here I can take? Oh, whoops. What, another one? Okay, if I cut to the right, we can probably follow the road around. We have the rifle. Shoot so slow. This area is definitely more hectic than the first zone was. Check for any survivors in the building and try to find a way to the temple. Knowledge of local customs could prove useful. Oh, there's another one. They just look like they're wearing sunglasses. Sure, that's fine. Casualty bar is filling up quite a bit. Up at last, you from the military base. We are trapped here by the monsters. We cannot ascend to the elemental earth temple to pray. What will become of us? Anything else in here? Some ammo, maybe? Machine gun ammo. giving us some pretty solid music, too. How much ammo did we get? Not much. Let's try to rock the pistol for a little bit if we can. Yeah, it still seems like there's like never any combat indoors, so you don't have to worry about it. It would be cool if there was something sometimes to like keep you on edge. Welcome to the Elemental Earth Temple. Within lies the blade of the Java Chris knife, formed from a star that fell from the sky many lifetimes ago. Only the bravest warrior can wield the weapon. Only the wisest can find it. It's gonna be like the shield we had in the last zone that we used. Oh, you can change the camera here as well. It's just floating armor. Not the most exciting, just very action man character you play as. Just fine. Especially when you're mostly zoomed out in the outdoor sections and you're just blasting aliens. Maybe I can't do this yet? Bravest can have it, only the wisest can find it. Maybe I'm just not wise. Maybe I'm too dumb. There's also the base. Where are we on the map? How do I into the military base? Which is just right down there. I don't want to have to come all the way back up here in case we do. I'll take one more look. Smash A. No clue. What? Oh, he was trying to go down. Unless there's something else. Oh. Oh. This just opened? Was that room nothing? The knife. Okay, I guess I'm wise enough. I walked up to a wall and it just opened. Sure. Good evening, folks. Welcome in. Do you have anything to say now that I found the knife? Welcome to the Elemental Earth Temple. Yeah, I have the knife. Is it a weapon I can use? Oh, and it points that way. That's where it was. Let's see. It is a very, very cardboardy, cardboard box-looking armor. You're not wrong. All right, well, I found the knife. I don't know what I need to do with that. I'm not sure. But let's explore. At least most of the time you don't have to look at your the wonky-looking character because you're in a vehicle. Oh, it's probably not a good idea just to drive off the edge, honestly. That's where we need to be. We're supposed to go to the military base. Ooh, I'm sorry. You know, that it's fine. It's fine. Just moving along. Moving right along. Whoa, I forgot this is a minefield. Stuart flips in the car. I think this car is tough. Let's see. Is this the way to the military base? It's where it says I'm supposed to go. A little, like, objective pointer would be helpful. Be real careful. These guys are a tad trigger happy. Access is restricted to military traffic. You might have to sneak in. I guess I snuck in. The alien bugs can just warp in. Let's get the machine gun back out. Machine gun's just too useful. Hello, sir. Oh, my health. That hurts so much. I do have to remember, it's very easy to die very quick in this game. Wait, hold on. Let me get that. There we go. Whew. Tank. Nice. Unlimited ammo. I'll say it again, like, playing this game does not feel like playing an N64 game. It's really cool, and I've just never really played anything like it on the system. I guess I should check some of these buildings. We were supposed to come in here, I assume, for more than just getting a tank. Health. 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 I can only have so much health. I'm plenty healthy. Okay. Yes, and a good open air toilet. It's just all health. This was a worthless room. Is there an entrance into this building? What are we trying to accomplish in this game? It is the body harvest, as these alien bugs are zapping down to harvest bodies, and we have to stop the harvest. The first world we did last time, we were in Greece, and it's pretty cool. You get like a big, huge map. Like, for N64, it's pretty big. And you get your objectives. And you just kind of go do what they say. Which in this case, they're like, oh, get into the military base. Yeah, it is big. This was made by DMA Design, who eventually became Rockstar and made, like, Grand Theft Auto. And playing this, in some ways, I can feel it. Where you have, like, a big sandbox to go around, and in the last world it was like there was planes you could get in and just take off and fly, tanks, cars, all kinds of stuff, except that you're not like doing what you do in Grand Theft Auto. Of course, you're just going from point to point and just blasting aliens, which is fun enough as it is. kind of uniform do you call that? Situation's grave. Craggy Island to the north was overrun by those blasted things. Take a tank from the factory and see if you can do some damage. Oh. Remember, son, fortune favors the bold. Does my hair always hang to the same side, or do I change sides? It's always the same. Since this side is buzzed short. I did cut it recently. So it was like down to my shoulder, and now it's up. Oh, true. Yeah, the camera is mirrored on some things. I think if I go to the big screen... No. Is it? There it is. That one's mirrored. Just to make it fit better on the layout. But since I'm playing... Yeah, yesterday was mirrored. That's what it is. You're right. To make it fit better. But when I play older games that are like 4:3 instead of 16:9, they don't... The gameplay doesn't cover the camera at all, so I don't have to mirror the camera. So I think it's only mirrored when I'm playing like a modern 16:9 game, so that it puts me further in the corner and doesn't cover me up. Why would I put the fire out? Why would I do that? Alright, so he wants me to go get a tank. Shotgun ammo. I don't have a shotgun. But I've got plenty of shotgun ammo. Machine gun ammo. Shotgun ammo. And it almost feels like an old survival horror game, like Resident Evil, when you're walking around in these rooms. But then you go back outside and you're just blasting everything and riding around hitting jumps. Really cool game. Yeah, the indoor sections are... they come across much spookier than the rest of the game actually is. TV on it's just like Teletubby style. It's not the best looking... As Wilk said earlier, it's very just like cardboard armor looking guy. Generic action man. Doesn't look great. You only really notice it when you're inside. When you're like out and you like zoom the camera out. Where'd I put the tank? Hey. Let me in. Yeah, big NFL shoulder pads, true. Yeah, it's really not much to it, but it is kind of just mindless fun. They just beam down giant insectoid aliens and you just go nuts. Can I leave, or do I have to, like, blow up the door to, like, leave? The cursor's red. Or do I need, like, the actual tank? I don't think this is the real tank. Can I go in here? Ah, yep, that's a tank. Stuck. Alright, what do you need me to do now? No new info. Check the map. Um, find a way. Look, nope, can you bring that back? I hit A too fast. Find a way to destroy the alien warriors. Well, I assume the tank will do it. Yeah, it's not necessarily the best game on N64, but it's really unique and interesting. I'll give it that. Heard of Mizurna Falls for PS1? I don't think so. Oh, I have. I didn't recognize the name. Yeah. I've never touched it, but I have seen it. There's a lot of cool games on the PS1 that are kind of overlooked like that, or just hidden away. PS1 had so many games. Which is why I'm doing this with N64, not PS1, even though I kind of like the PS1 more. The N64 has a couple of hundred. That's it. Shotgun. Right, back in the tank. Is this a jump? Does it want me to jump the river in this tank? I don't want to die and, like, have to do everything over again. Let me check the map. Where does this go? I mean, I guess I have to jump it? Okay. I mean, this tank, it's pretty spry. Which console did I prefer back when they were fresh consoles? So I was pretty lucky. That I had access to both the N64 and the PS1 as a kid. I might be able to just drive over this instead of doing a jump. I probably... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think the tank is sunk. Can I go get another tank? Can I pick up another one? I think It's really hard to say. I didn't have many games for either of them. Most of my stuff was stuff I rented. I might have played more PS1. I think the thing is I played more games on PS1. But the amount of time I put into the stuff I played on N64 was more. Like, I put so much time into Smash Bros. And Mario 64, Paper Mario, Banjo, Zelda. I put so much time into those. But when I would go rent games more often than not, I would rent PS1 games. And the stuff I played in there, like Crash and Spyro, I also very much liked. Do I have to wait for the truck to open this, maybe? We'll see. I don't know. I think the fact that I had such easy access to both a PS1 and an N64 as a kid kept me from really leaning one way or the other. I just liked them both. The multiplayer on N64 definitely gave it the edge. Whenever it would be like, you know, I'd have friends over or like cousins and whatever over for the holidays. The N64 is what we played. We never really had the PS1 out to play. Thank God we can get another tank. Maybe we will try the jump. Knowing now that I can go get another tank for free. will say the generation after this with the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. I love the GameCube, but I didn't have a GameCube at the time when they first came out. I got a PS2 first, so I definitely leaned towards the PS2. Oh, hold on, deep billow speed. Preferred console was the Game Gear. Now my Atari Lynx kept that on me. No. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to make this jump with this slow tank? Had both, but definitely prefer the N64. Most of your PS1 memories are just Metal Gear Solid 1. That's fair. I mean, that is like one of the best games on the system. It just impressive through and through. The PS1 just kind of went out. Just again, there were so many games on the PS1 in such a wide spread. There's a lot of really good games on N64, but a lot of them kind of fall into the same genre where it's like, hey, you want some of the best stuff? Play, you know, like Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64, Banjo. And it's like, oh, they're all like 3D platformers. They're all great for that. But on PS1, it's like, yeah, you can play Metal Gear Solid, and then you can go play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and then you go play like Final Fantasy 9 or 7, and go play like Siphon Filter or Ridge Racer. In the long run, that variety definitely helps. Okay, third time's the charm with this tank. Do they keep spawning in every time I walk back here? If it gives up, I'm just gonna not try again, and I'm just gonna go run across and find a car on the other side. Did you ever check out those Frogger games on PS1? Frogger 2? I had Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge as a kid, and I love that game. I love that game a lot. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Oh, hey, Samia. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna make the jump this time. Surely, third time's the charm. No, alright, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. We'll slowly walk our way back over here. That's true, I did used to have, some records speed running Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge. Yeah, I'll just take this Jeep. I haven't checked to see. I know I don't have like a top time on it anymore, but at a point I was at the top of the leaderboards for Frogger 2. What is this nonsense? Check on that. When was the last time I did a run of it? It's probably been a couple of years, honestly. I probably could have got the time better, too. It was one of those things where it's like, I looked it up because I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and it was like, oh, not a lot of people have done runs of this game. It's a pretty, not a huge game for running. So I was like, you know what? I'll mess around with it. And I had some fun with it. But it's also one of those kinds of games that at this point it's kind of been figured out, and cutting more time off of it is not much of a thing you can do. There's not too many tricks either. There's a couple little tricks you do to save time. So remember I did that, and I think I had like third place or so on Frogger Adventures on the Game Boy Advance, which was another game I had as a kid that I have a lot of nostalgia for. think I was third on that, but again, that was years ago. I don't think I've done a run of anything in years. There's just a period where I had a lot of fun picking games from my childhood that aren't, like, super popular for speedrunning and just, like, learning it. Which, again, did end up being, like, 2 or 3 Frogger games. Should we do that again sometime? Maybe. It was fun, and it has been a few years, because we did that. We did some Frogger games. We did Luigi's Mansion, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I did Mario 64, because, like, that's the one to do. And that was just a lot of fun to learn. Frogger needs to make a comeback. God, when was the last, like, new Frogger game? Was it Frogger 3D on the 3DS? It might have been. That game was weird. Where Frogger was, like, a realistic frog. I don't know. But, no, I'd be down for something new. Yeah, Crossy Road, true. They're doing those, like, remakes, the repack for, like, the Pac-Man World games. Pac-Man World 1 and 2 got remade. I'd be down to see one of those old Frogger games, one of the Frogger Adventures or Frogger 2 or something, get, like, a treatment of being, like, brushed up. Even if it's not a brand new Frogger thing, having one of those look nice and crisp, like Pac-Man World. Pac-Man World 2 looks nice. And they, like, redid some of the levels and stuff, like, rearranged them so it's kind of fresh, even if you do know those old games very well. It's cool. I need health. Is this another jump they want me to do? Oh, cool, great. Harvester, okay. We gotta go deal with that. New objective. Yeah, it's one thing, I don't think I mentioned it. Ooh, a tank. The little bar at the bottom left that's just like a face is like, I don't know if it was ever called, it's like the casualty meter. And if too many humans are, too many bodies are harvested, it'll be a game over. And I don't think there's a way to make it go back down, so you just have to be on top of it for the whole level. Get out of here, dudes. This tank is pretty strong. Nice. Oh, I should have saved that health for... Oh, did it go to me instead of the car? Nice. So yeah, whenever you see one of those, like, harvesters pop up, you just gotta go deal with it, and then you can go back to the main objective. Grenades. Shotgun ammo. Machine gun. Oh, can you only heal once? Once per barrel. I got zapped by some alien bugs. Just splash some water on your face. You're good to go. No worries. Find a way to clear the tunnel entrance. The tank can probably do that. So it's back this way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope, don't slip. Game's a little janky. Where's this? Do I need the daggers? Was this a game I played as a kid? No. This is my first time checking this out. I had only ever heard from a couple of people that it's like Body Harvest is pretty cool. And that's the extent of my knowledge of this game before sitting down with it to do this. It's definitely neat. I could have seen myself playing this a bit, enjoying renting it as a kid. Definitely unique for N64. Grenades. It's something I definitely have enjoyed in doing, playing through all the N64 games we've been going through. This is just water. I can't go this way. But going through all these is checking out all the ones I missed out on. Which again, there's less than 300 games that came out for the N64 in North America. If you don't count, like Japanese exclusives. And somehow there's a lot I missed out on. Honored by your presence, warrior from the stars. Find the 3 parts of the Java Crystallites and bring them here. Elements must be in harmony once more. Okay. But we're trying to give all the games a fair shake. Play them through. It's worth it. It helps also validate my collection. It's like I was just, acquiring games over time. And I should actually play the games that I own. Which I do for the most part, but for N64, there was a lot of stuff I had gotten and, popped in for, maybe 5 minutes, if that, and just never actually played through. And I'm all the way over here, so we need to follow this. Yeah, once we finish this in another, probably year, probably take about another year, I imagine, I will be able to be like, yeah, I played every N64 game. I did it. And beat pretty much all of them that, actually can be beaten. Is this the tunnel I need to clear? Can I just blow it up with the tank? Gonna do stuff that was on other consoles too, like RE2. Yes, we played through Resident Evil 2. It's everything, whether it was released on other systems or not. I guess I can't play this up. So some stuff we have played that has been oh, maybe the grenades can do it. It has been worse versions in some cases, stuff like Shadow Man. That's been fun. It has health. Oh. Throw the grenade through the hole? That's kind of cool. That's neat. I have the shotgun too, which I haven't tried out yet. Oh, it's slow. Glover? We did play Glover a little while back. We have done Glover. That was earlier this year. Definitely one of the more fun games played on this adventure, for lack of a better term, that we've gone through. Okay. Yeah, this could be like really cool and actiony for an N64 game. Like it's still kind of ugly for what it is, but like going around the map and just blasting stuff and getting shot at from all sides is super cool. Include Dinosaur Planet since that is playable now. Hey, maybe. Whoa! Thanks for the subs, I appreciate that a lot. That's awesome. I really... Or, Wilkes gifted that. Thank you. Thank you, Wilkes. I was trying not to die and also read what that was. Why do these bugs just look like helicopters? Or is that just a helicopter? Whoop. Okay. What's our new objective? We cleared the tunnel. Destroy the processor and proceed. Okay, so we're at the next next boss. Quote unquote boss. For the most part, they haven't been too much. The greatest threat of death has been, like, crashing my car into a river and drowning, honestly. You know what? I think that's the N64 trying to have a pig on a spit. That's just... Also, it's spinning on its own without someone spinning it. Yeah, some of the models are definitely a little chunky in this game, and I get it, because the map's big. They went for having a big map instead of trying to make the game look like anything special. Because this was 1998, so it was a little ways into the system's lifespan. So how do I make my way to this guy again? Oh, is Dinosaur Planet getting included? It's not part of the list, but it might be something I actively check out still, because that's cool. I've streamed through Star Fox Adventures. It's probably like 2 years ago or so. But we have gone through that in the past, so I am definitely interested in checking that out at some point. But that's not necessarily going to be counted as like a numbered thing, like how this is game 164 on our list. Where am I? I'm getting lost. Oh, I passed it. It's up on this hill. Yeah, so these are the bosses. Not much to them. But whenever you kill one, you do get to save, so very worth it. Processor destroyed. In your present location, sending a status beacon. Whoops, I just shot my own car. Yeah, if you die, you are back to your last save. There's no checkpoints, so... Definitely need that save. I'm saved twice just to be safe. Little bits and pieces kind of remind you of Jet Force Gym, and I could see that too. It is kind of like that. That's another game that I've like touched, and I know a lot more about it than this, but still not that much. I'm excited to play through that one. But I mean, yeah, that's also a third-person shooter platformer where you're fighting big insect aliens. That's more like stylized than this one. I did, when I was looking up stuff about this game, I saw a thing where apparently it was originally going to be published by Nintendo, but they didn't like how violent the game was turning out, so then it got pushed off to some other publishers. Yeah, this way. Jet Force Gemini is great. I've heard that from a lot of people. I've heard it's a cool game. It has wonky controls, which I know they fixed when they did like the rare replay on Xbox One. But other than the weird controls, it's pretty good. It's a game I think I've only played like an hour, maybe less than an hour of ever. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to check it out. Controls aside. Explore the area, help the people. Okay, and I can see the next one seems to be just right ahead. We've explored a good chunk of this map. Let's go start blasting some bugs. Which version are we going to play? We're playing it on N64. Everything we are playing in this journey, I am playing like on original hardware. Full on. Like I was saying, like this originally started when we started this like a year and a half ago. I think about a year and a half ago or so, 2 years, close to 2 years. It was because I was collecting N64 games, and I was like, well, if I own these, I might as well play them. Oh, do we need a boat? And I'm trying to judge them against each other just as N64 games at the time. More than looking back as of now. Especially for stuff like this that I didn't play. Where I definitely could see where I would have put some good time into this as a kid. At least rented it a couple times. I guess we don't need a boat. We could take a boat. But I don't want to lose this, like, machine gun. Wait, is that lava? Maybe I can't drive this. Yeah, maybe we do need the boat. Whoop. Wait, is my car dying from the lava? Is it too hot? Oh, I guess so. Oh, it's also almost out of gas. Which I forgot was a thing. Alright, let's hold on. It just says explore and help people. It may have been just touching the land. It is kind of loose. Okay, so let's see. We're here. I wish you could move around while zoomed in. I might have to follow this river to the other side. Yeah, save the village people, and it's just the group, the village people. No, it's just going down on its own. Okay, well, we made it across the lava. That's what matters. Can we go in any of these buildings? No, it's all good. I had to push through anyway. Why did you guys build wooden houses in the middle of an active volcano? Like, there's lava in your backyard. Okay, we need to find another vehicle. I'm trying to read the sign. Mount Ruarua, dormant volcano, last erupted 100 years ago. Oh, I see. Need to update that sign. Days since workplace accident. Let's get the rifle. So just follow the road until something shows up. Oh. Huh. There's another road. There's a road up there. Port Humphrey. Maybe we can go check that out. Because we'll have to have something to cross the river. So let's follow this road the other way. If I could get like a Jeep or something, this would help a lot. Gotta keep checking so I don't end up going the wrong way. So follow this major road this way. I think it's to the northeast, so I guess this way. It could use, like I was saying earlier, it could use a little like objective marker, like a little dot on the compass at the top right to help point you, or something along those lines. Oh, I guess I can't really go this way. Because I feel like we could get through this a little faster if I was more sure where to go. It's the mountain. Huh. Just kind of wander until something pops up or you get a radio call telling you where to go. Or is it a big circle? This is lava, so I can't go here. That's just all volcano. Maybe I need the boat to like go somewhere. Because you're allowed to swim, you just drown really fast. Yeah, none of this is red on the map. Help the village people. I thought I did. I thought I did. The pacing can really slow down. West Village. There's nothing going on here. I went into the one building, it was just some ammo. We left the boat over here, though it's nearly dead. I don't think you can repair. You can, like, put gas back in. But I'm still not 100% on how that works. But I know you can refuel. Let's see. I don't have any extra gas. I know we had it before where I, like, paused and the option on the left was to use your gas can. Luckily, if we do die, we are out of gas. We are very close to the save point, so it's not a huge loss. Oh, that hurts. Yep, I had to test. I had to know. I'm really unsure. West Village. See if I go just south. Straight south. I just don't see where it really wants me to go. It's all lava. Maybe I wasn't supposed to make it here. Because I kind of... Oh, no, you can walk around. It's not too hot. I wonder if those can actually hurt you. Oh, there's a big boat? Where did I end up? Okay. The fact that none of the lava shows up on the big map kind of makes it hard to judge where I am. Okay. Do I have to drive the boat? Pilot the boat? Captain the boat? That old freighter wasn't built to work near lava. Oh, get it back before it blows up and kills everyone. How am I getting like deja vu for some reason? How do I... I'm gonna die. I drowned. That was pretty lame. I don't know why they make you drown so fast. Okay, we can reload and we're not far from that. That was pretty awful. At least I know where to go this time. go north from here, right? You do lose your vehicle you had, which is a shame. Yeah, we just want to head northeast. Like I said, the game's kind of wonky, kind of janky. But it's definitely cool. Zigzag, does that help? Oh, whoop, there we go. Because you can see on the compass, there's a green dot on the little top right compass if there's a vehicle near you. There is nothing, so we're just on foot. So I was like, I don't know if we're going to beat this tonight. Still. So we've put almost an hour into it. And we still haven't finished the world we were already part way into from last time. They just explode for no reason. Yeah, there's also a score you get whenever you kill one of these guys, and I don't think it actively does. There's a high scoreboard. Oh, I forgot you can, like, action roll. There's a high scoreboard, but I think that's all you get out of it. Load me up. Rifle ammo. So yeah, this game overall might take an extra session. My main goal is to beat this world tonight. Locked. Oh, sorry. Was I stealing? Great Volcano is angry! When the West Village are not rescued, the lava or the demons will devour them. Please help them. Bring them to our village on the old freighter. You will be rewarded. Go quickly. Gotcha. Yeah, I did not see that before. See if there's a better way I can get to the... Yeah, it really gives you this with, like, no gas in it. Where was it? So I just need to go all the way across. Before this boat takes too much damage. And it takes damage quick. It really slips and slides. Oh, don't tell me. I gotta drive the like lifeboat with all the people back through this. Yeah, I think this is the way I was supposed to go the first time. Here we are. Okay, second try. As I figure out where it wants me to be to actually get in the boat. I feel like it should work just from anywhere, but... Shotgun seems good. Okay, so it wasn't at the back. Is there any part that looks more suitable? The front? That works. Just flip on in. Oh, it's got its own guns? I'll change the camera a little bit. There we go. This controls a little better than the airboat. It's not slipping and sliding. It's just slow. Unlimited ammo. Did I do it? Objective. You have to find a way around the mountain. Okay. Hey, look at that. We saved everyone. Let's see what my reward is. Shuffle on over awkwardly. Ah. Rocket launcher ammo. And rocket launcher. That seems worth it. That seems pretty worth it. Okay, so I'm supposed to find a way around the mountain. I was trying to see if there's a way. Maybe we can go back through here. I guess I didn't have to save them. I could have just kept going forward, but we did get a rocket launcher out of it. This is not the way to go. Yeah, it would be cool if you could get some, like, items or something you could use to repair vehicles. I guess you just get health from enemies sometimes. That just heals your vehicle, and that works. Just being able to, like, hold on to a toolkit until you really need it. You're like, oh, I want to keep this vehicle. But it often does make you leave vehicles behind as well. Dead end. And they're just against giving us a car suddenly. Just a lot of nothing. So you do get this big, like, map, but there's not much exploring to do, really. It's just do the main objectives, which is still cool that you get this big area, and you can just drive around and do stuff. You know, if you just want to hit jumps and things like that. Visit my old friend from Greece. Come back to play with us again? You won't find us so unprepared this time. Okay. Some amount of plot going on. A lot of orange dots. Luckily, the machine gun just rips. I'm gonna save the rocket launcher. Left awkwardly down there. No, 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 no! That's pretty lame. That's pretty extremely lame. That sucks. All the eye cheats. That's definitely one big complaint with this game is it's so easy to accidentally just something like that. Like, my character just slid off the mountain and just died. There's nothing I could have done there. Just unfortunate. And then it's go all the way back to your save point. I get it. It's a big map, so it's kind of janky because it's trying to do so much on the N64 at this time. We had some stuff on the other map where it's like I would park my car and get out, and then my car would just roll into the river, and then it's like, well, shit, now I'm on foot now. Yeah, it's rough in that point. And I get it would be hard to kind of fix that, because this was such a unique thing on N64 and pretty new at the time for these like type of things. But some more save points would help. Only being able to save after a boss really hampers it. So it's you die. It's like, oh, go on back. And it's like, I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again. Because that was twice. Once I drowned from nonsense, and then that one was literally slipped on a banana peel and fell into lava. And I mean, we've had a few games like that where it's like, I do enjoy the game, but then there's something in there that's just like, just frustrating. Definitely one of those kinds of games where it's like you can have some frustrations on your first playthrough, but then you learn how to mitigate them, and you can have a better time later. Plenty of old games with this like exact kind of issue. It's just like, wow, come on. Which, thinking of like old games, playing old games, I was working on organizing a little like retro corner. It was mainly going to be for movies and stuff. But I was like, I have some stuff I can hook up there, and I'm going to have hooked up there to use. I'm pretty excited about it. It's not fully set up yet. I'll probably show it off once it is done. But it was mainly, I have a lot of VHS tapes and movies and stuff that were just kind of piled up or packed away and just all over the place. And I wanted a good spot to have them and to be able to actively watch them. So I finally turned like a junk room corner into an actual usable little movie corner. Unfortunately, I have a pretty big CRT that I have for it set up. I moved it and then plugged it back in, and now the speakers just constantly buzz, and I don't know why. I didn't even, it's like, it was on a rolling cart, so I literally just rolled a cart from one room to another, and now it just doesn't work right. And it's like, oh. No. I'm like, I either gotta figure out how to fix this thing, or it's like, I'll probably just see if I can get a hold of an old speaker set and just have external speakers hooked up to it. Like an older set that can work with a old CRT VCR hookup. But I've been enjoying it. It is cathartic to just clean and organize. It led me to organizing a lot of my books, too. Just walk close to you first to open it. I'll have to show off sometime. I guess we could actually probably just watch them. I think they're just on YouTube. But I have some of the old Nintendo VHS tapes that they would send out. Either sometimes they would be like sent out with like Nintendo Power. Sometimes they would be like mailed to you. You know, they'd be like bonuses at like Toys R Us, like one of them, to show off new games. And those are some of my favorite weird things in my collection that I'd like to show off at some point. I have like a Star Fox 64 one, DK Country. I think they have a Diddy Kong Racing one, Majora's Mask, Banjo. There was a bunch of them they did. Some of them are just generic, just Nintendo newsletter type things. Oh, a Pokemon one in the mail once. They're just so cool. I don't think I have a Pokemon one. One of my favorite ones is the Donkey Kong Country one. It just says on it, it's just like Donkey Kong Exposed, and I'm like, that could have had a better name for that. That sounds like something very different if it's just a VHS tape labeled DK Exposed. Okay, let's try not to fall into the volcano this time. But I like old weird promo VHS tape stuff. I like old weird things in general. Like I have I recently acquired it's almost Christmas, but I acquired a Peanuts, like Charlie Brown Christmas VHS tape that was branded as like Shell gas station, which I didn't know, but there was a period of time when Shell gas stations and Peanuts teamed up, so you could buy Peanuts VHS tapes at the Shell gas station while you were pumping up on gas. And I'm like, that's just weird, and that's cool. And I kind of want the other ones because they had like a handful of Peanuts stuff that they did that with. But I was like, oh cool, I got a copy of the Christmas special, and it's like, why is it branded Shell gas station? I have a very similar one with an Addams Family VHS tape I have. That's branded McDonald's from when McDonald's used to sell VHS tapes. Don't you want to just add a VHS movie onto your Big Mac order for like $3? I forget what other movies they had, but Addams Family was one of them. Let's not fall in. I'm gonna go around. Oh, there's a lot. I think this is why they made me go on foot. Shotgun's putting in work. That is actually giving us a little bit of action sequence, though. I've hit a point with my collection, especially like my game collection, where I have a lot of the big things I want that are just like games and consoles and stuff. So I've gotten really into just like the weirder, like collectibles, like the Nintendo tapes, or there's a lot of random N64 merch. They had like wristwatches and like film cameras that were branded N64. And I'm just like, that's what I'm aiming for now, that kind of stuff. Come on, push. You can make it up the hill. Go. Yeah, weird stuff is fun, especially when it's stuff that I didn't know existed before. And it's just like, what is this? Okay, we've made it all the way around. Is there a way down? I don't want to let too many people die. What am I doing? I don't want to slide off and die myself either. In my organizing phase, I've also started I finally like organized up my Nintendo Power collection, which has kind of revitalized me in wanting to try to get more Nintendo Power magazines. I have a very large stack of them. Oh shit. People are dying. I'm missing a lot of the ones in the 100 range. I have a chunk of ones in the double digits, and I have almost all of them like 200 onwards because I was subscribed to them for the last like 4 or 5 years of publication back in the day. From like, well, I think they stopped in 2012 if I remember correctly. I was subscribed from like 2007 or 2008 until 2012, I think. So I have that big chunk. So I got to get some of that mid-range, the like late N64, early GameCube era ones are the ones that I'm missing the most of. There's guys down there. Do I just slide down the side of the mountain? Is there fall damage? I don't even know. We're having a lot of casualties that I need to not happen. Luckily, a good thing about wanting to collect Nintendo Power is like the vast majority of them are pretty cheap. It's just finding them in good shape. Oof, this bar is getting full. Like if I find a Nintendo Power I don't have, I can usually pick it up for like $5 or so. As long as it's not like a random expensive one. That went pretty bad. I don't want to get ourselves in a situation where we're at like the last checkpoint, but that casualty bar is nearly full and there's like no way to get to the end without, you know, the bar filling and failing. Why is there still a red arrow pointing? Are people still being attacked? Car, finally. Oh. Wait, am I back here? We're all the way back? Woof. Okay. We mostly saved them. So do I need to go back around again? Or maybe the truck can just make it now that we have a truck. Oh, stay out of the way. I'm so upset. I'm so very upset. That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess I had to take the long way around, all the way back around again. That's frustrating. That's pretty frustrating. This is rough. This is pretty rough. There's not really anything I can do. Again, it's the frustrating thing is like I'm not dying from like the intended things to hurt me, like the combat. just the environment is what has killed me every single time. Maybe we can try to do a little better and not let the casualty bar fill up as much. I'll just use the shotgun, sure. Shotgun just is good. I would love to get through this part and just not have to do it again. So what I've imposed upon myself with these. It's what, attempt 4? Music's still cool. The auto aim is pretty helpful. Okay. Save the people on the boat. Walk all the way around the volcano. Save the people from the harvesters, and then we're back. I just have to think, like, even while, like, something like this can have some frustrating bits, it's still fun when it's actually working. And I think back to games like Superman and, like, Mortal Kombat Mythologies, where even when they were working at their best, they were still just abjectly miserable. Games like Hercules, where just like moving the control stick around was just a chore. Don't talk to me. Go. There was a thing I was thinking about a while ago. Whereas we're playing a lot of N64 stuff and seeing how that is and all that. I was like, man, my collection outside of N64 is quite large as well. I'm like, I should just start like doing nights, maybe after we finish the N64 stuff, where I just pick like a console and we just grab a random handful of games and we just look at them. And we just try to find like, what is the worst video game in my collection? What is the worst game I own? Because I bet it's a contest. I know some bad ones I have. What's the worst game on every console in my collection? It could be fun. It could be fun, especially if I don't like commit to beating them, you know, if it's just like we're just gonna take a look. Because it can be hard to judge some things, like the difference between like a really bad NES game in a really bad like PS2 game are vastly different. Like, they're different worlds. You can't even really compare them. But you can try to find the worst for every system. And that'd be like, oh yeah, we'll ignore, you know, like we picked the Super Nintendo. It's like, we're not going to be playing. I've streamed and we've played like Mario World and Link to the Past and Super Metroid and stuff before. Let's play like random stuff, like Cool World, or like all those licensed stuff, RoboCop 3 or Wizard of Oz, and just suffer. But it's the same mentality as this, where I'm like, I own these games. I should get something out of them. A lot of the really junky ones I own are from back in the day when I would go to like yard sales as a teenager, or some smaller like mom and pop used game stores, and just look at like Super Nintendo games and just buy whatever I could afford just so I could have more games. And be like, oh, it's $2? I don't care what it is, I'm buying it. And then I'd get home and pop it in and be like, oh no, that wasn't worth it. I should have saved up and bought Super Metroid. Being a kid and just waiting for Superman 64 to get good. Figured it had to get good at some point. Man, I was hoping that too when we were playing it a while back. Oof. It somehow gets worse. Like, you know it's bad when you're a kid, and like there's so many games that you can play as a kid and not realize they're like actually bad games and just still have fun with it. But when you actually go, no, this game's bad, that's a real stinker. Okay. Let's deal with these guys. It wasn't even the flying through rings. The flying through rings might have been some of the better parts of Superman 64, honestly. It's when you're forced to do combat and then Superman starts flipping through the floor and falling into the endless void, and you have to restart the whole level. Or they ask you to save Lois Lane from just throwing herself off of ledges because the like programming didn't set it up to where she like tries to walk in the shortest like distance to the objective instead of like not just walking off of cliffs. Oh god, that game, that has stuck with me, that game. And I don't even think it's the worst game we've played on the N64, but it's like number 2 in multiple senses. Oh, the Aquaman game on GameCube? You're right. That is the Superman 64 of the GameCube. I know that one. That one is also just big empty cities. It's just underwater. Big empty city where you just fly to where it tells you to fly to, and you do bad combat, and it's ugly and it controls bad. It's rough. I rented that game back in the day to try it out, and it's just oof. A friend of mine, we had swapped our PS2 and GameCube at one point so that we could each play some of our own games. I'm like, well, I have his games, but I'm also going to like rent the game. Bad choice. No worse feeling than like picking a game for the weekend, like if on a Friday after school, and just being like, oh, it's bad. No, this was going to be my whole weekend. I need health. But then I do have some really good memories of like, as a kid, like a weekend where I rented like Kirby 64 and I would usually get to pick like one game and one movie. And I remember renting like Kirby 64 and like Good Burger, and just having a good weekend. I'm going to die. Give me that health. There's so much of it. Please. There we go. Rented Morrowind one time and really didn't like it. Every school told you it was gonna be fun. You didn't vibe with it. That's fair. I like Morrowind. I liked it when I played it, but it's definitely not for everyone. That's the thing. So many people are always so ready to discount a game. Just like, if they don't like it, it's bad. But I'm like, I get it. You know, they're playing games I don't like, but I get it. People like to be harsh. A few more. But yeah, Morrowind is a janky one. Love Oblivion and Skyrim. Want to go back to Morrowind. It's neat to go back and see, you know, what it was, but it's kind of rough to play, especially nowadays. It's like going back to like Daggerfall. It's like, woof. I get it at the time, but like, you go play that nowadays, and it's just like, I can't do this. Okay, we have to go save people, so we got to go save them, and then I'm gonna have to like walk all the way back around. Is what we're gonna have to do, instead of trying to like jump the lava again and ended up dying. We'll have to take the long way around, but we can't let them keep taking out civilians, or we'll lose on that front. This is a mess. Man, you know, when you get like a Jeep like this, I think you don't really get like car combat games that much anymore. You know, your old Twisted Metals or like Vigilante 8 stuff. I love games like that are just like, they're just dumb fun games. Okay. So I'm back here. Play it safe. Oh, renting Turok 1 when you already had Turok 2. Yeah, that's fair. Turok 1's great, but if you do already have Turok 2, you're pretty set on that front. That's definitely another game I'm excited to get around to. We haven't done any of the Turok. Well, no, we did Turok. We checked out Rage Wars, the like mainly multiplayer one. But we haven't done any of the 1, 2, or 3 yet. And it's been a while since I played through like Turok 1 or 2. I don't think I ever beat 3 because I didn't own 3 back in the day. But 1 and 2 I played a bit. Crash in the lava. If you knew there was a Turok 3 for that out like a year ago, it was pretty late on N64, wasn't it? Wasn't that like, it was like 2000 or 01? It was a late game. A lot of those late games are definitely easy to miss. Is there a way inside whatever this building is? Now that I'm not being rushed by people being killed. Turok 2's hella nostalgic. I don't have it for Turok 2. Perfect Dark, of course GoldenEye, but Perfect Dark is the one that I just like put so much time into. Both single player, multiplayer, all that stuff. I have a lot of love for that game. Is this... Oh, I guess we're going down this way. I was trying to look with the sniper. Idle. Okay. Never played Perfect Dark game, but you really want to. GoldenEye fanboy, sure you'd love it. Yeah, honestly. Perfect Dark on N64 is just them refining everything they did for GoldenEye just to near perfection. Like it's just GoldenEye, but they added all the ideas they weren't able to put into GoldenEye and a bunch of new stuff. Such a good game. Single player's phenomenal. Multiplayer's just GoldenEye with more. I love that you can add bots to it, so you can play the multiplayer by yourself if you want to. Perfect Dark 0 on the Xbox 360 is definitely hard to go back to nowadays if you didn't play it back then. Or if you're not like super gelling with the jank of like mid-2000s first-person shooters, because that is a janky, kind of ugly game. It's cool though. Perfect Dark original still super holds up, especially with like the remasters they did of it. We haven't gone in this building. Let's see what's in here. Got the idol. Not bad. Queen's all set. Just hop and enjoy the ride. If you run into Colonel Mertz, give him my regards. Okay. Okay. No, that's fair. GoldenEye, like, there's nothing wrong with loving GoldenEye. That game is also great. Anytime there's a, I mean, GoldenEye really showed it off. When there's a game based on an existing IP, like 007, and it's also just a really good game, it, like, adds extra to it, because so many games based on existing IPs are just trash and schlock. The 007 really got a reputation for being good. Getting GoldenEye, World Is Not Enough, Nightfire. All those games. That's right, this gun has... This boat has... Yeah, this gun has its own boat. Boat has its own gun. Okay. Oh yeah, the Scarface game was pretty cool. I have not gone back to that game in forever. My older cousin had it, and I remember messing around with it. That and Godfather, I remember messing around with as well. So I guess we can take this down. Over here, Port Humphrey. So we can follow the river down, and I guess go across to the other side. Shield generator. Oh, so that's the end. Oh yeah, I guess, unless there's something here, shield portal. So we need to get there. Okay. Yeah, I never played the second Godfather either. I only played I played it on PS2, Godfather the game. I think it had like a PSP version, if I remember correctly as well. But I never touched that. And this game definitely has really cool ideas. Like, all the vehicle stuff is pretty neat. Getting in the boat with the big cannon and going down the river as, like, there's encampments on the sides, the music's bumping. It's a lot for N64. I have to give it props for that. Even as janky and as frustrating as it can be, it's pushing it. You're a fool to think you can defeat us. Join us and I will give you power beyond measure. Join the bugs. Oh yeah, I had heard about that for Breaking Bad thing. Stuff like that's always like, that could have been really cool or it could have been really bad. I don't think there's any middle ground on stuff like that. Stuff like The Walking Dead got like multiple games and they were either just like awful or really cool. And the really cool ones are pretty much just the Telltale stuff. New objective. Destroy the processor. Okay. It doesn't look like there's a way to get the boat over, so I assume there'll be a dock, yeah, there. Maybe we'll be able to get something to take it out. I just really need to not die. Need to not run out of gas. This boat's strong. Yeah, that would have been really cool. Telltale Black Mirror game. They put out a lot of good stuff. I think they just really oversaturated. There was so much of it for a period. Most of it was pretty good. I enjoyed the Walking Dead stuff. I liked the Tales from the Borderlands, the Batman ones. sir. Yeah, I don't know exactly what they would do, but with like the way Telltale did all their like choose your own adventure stuff, I could see them doing Black Mirror justice. I'm stuck. My boat. There we go. Boat's bigger than the river. But yeah, we got a dock here. Oh, I would love nothing more than to be able to save right now. Oh, they did do a choose your own adventure movie on Netflix. That's kind of cool. I did not realize that. They're like right up here. Shotgun. That'll do. I still have the rocket launcher, but I'm scared to use it in case I need it more later. Barely see. Oh, can't you zoom in? Good. Yeah, we gotta get down there. It's stressful. Here, let me actually pull that up in another tab so I don't forget. Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. There. There's so many times where something will come up while I'm streaming, and then it's just gone by the time I sign off. Wretched hive of scum and villainy. Be cautious. Alright, let's see. Okay, I guess we can go do it with this boat. Oh, please don't drown. Please don't drown. Just keep swimming. Oh, I'm gonna die. Why couldn't I get in the boat? Why couldn't I get in the boat? The swimming is broken. It's like, why am I not allowed to swim for more than 5 seconds? There's no reason for it. There's no reason. Like, what does it hurt by allowing me to swim? Like, you're not allowed to shoot your gun while you swim, so it's not even like I could swim through the level and not get the boat, because the aliens would just shoot me and I would die. You have to be in the boat so you can fight back. I'm gonna lose it. Hold on here. We've died so many times in this section. It's such a long section, too. Compared to the first section we did, we just blew through it, and it was like, okay, save. There's not even any, like... I can't cheat anyway, because you have to name your character I cheat to cheat. But I'm like, is there even anything that would help? And it's no, because I keep dying because you drown. The cheats are just like, get all weapons. And then, like, change the color of your armor. A bunch of different colors. Or change, like, make your character tall. Make your character Aquaman, see if that helps, if only. Weak bosses. The bosses are not an issue. I just drown. It's pretty frustrating. It's pretty frustrating. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give this one more shot right now. Give this one more shot. If only this cartridge had a save that was further than I am, but it doesn't. Give this one more shot. Because we've been playing for like 2 hours and we've made one little section of progress when we should have been like beating the world by now. Like, I get it, the idea, what it wants to be and what it's trying to do is really cool and impressive for the time, but it just, some little bits of it just don't work out. Like the physics of walking around on these hills being so stiff and janky, sliding into the water and just dying. Like, where I fell into the water, there was no way for me to make it to shore. Because you can't, like, climb up ledges. You have to go to a part of the shore that's, like, you know, low enough of an incline that you can just swim up and start walking. So if you accidentally slip into the river, you're just dead. Like, at least 50% of the time. It's a coin flip. Real shame. Because I gotta see what it's doing. And when it's fun, it's quite fun. But I've been fighting these same bugs over and over. Yeah, like just sliding down like that. I'm scared to touch the water. Action roll. Okay. Done any of the N64 Army Man games yet? We have not, but, well, no, wait, we did air combat. We didn't do, like, Sarge's Heroes. We did air combat. But I did play those games as a kid. I do have some nostalgia for them. They were ones that I didn't own, but I rented multiple times. I'm kind of excited to go back to play like Sarge's Heroes 1 and 2. I haven't played those games in forever. And I had a lot of fun with the air combat game. I mean, this is our 164th game, so we've done a lot of them. We've done over half of them. But out of the like 120 or 30 left, there's a lot of really good ones left in that last chunk. I can't remember the name, but there were some Army Men games that weren't Sarge's Heroes that I also played on PS1. back in the day, but they were all just rentals. There's one on like, because GameCube had like the RTS one, and there was like some other one. It was like Sarge's War or something. Like I said, I didn't have a GameCube when they first came out, so I missed out on a lot of that stuff if I like a friend didn't have it. But I enjoyed my Xbox and PS2. There's definitely some, like, I don't know, besides Grabbed by the Ghoulies, I'm trying to think of any other, and we played Halo, any other, like, OG Xbox games I've really streamed. Not that many. I should go back and play some of the ones I haven't played in forever. Like the couple of games I got with my Xbox, the Christmas I got an OG Xbox. It was like Spy vs. Spy, Mech Assault. The bundle I got was the, it was the Xbox bundle that came with Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future, which both of those games influenced the music I like a lot, because they both have great soundtracks. But I had that bundle, Spy vs. Spy, Mech Assault, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, and Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. Which I don't think I ever beat that Fellowship of the Ring game, but I remember playing it quite a bit. Wrong way, wrong way. See, I didn't have a Dreamcast at the time. A lot of stuff on there, I didn't get to play till a bit later. Except for some stuff that, like, a lot of stuff on Dreamcast was, like, arcade games. So, like, I remember playing, like, a Crazy Taxi Machine. But I love the Dreamcast now. Like, it's got so many good games on it. It was kind of nice to go to a console as an adult and be like, I've heard so many things about these games. I'm so excited to check them out. And there's still a lot I haven't done. My Dreamcast collection's been building up over the years, but it was one of the later things I started collecting for, Dreamcast and Saturn. Played Blue Stinger. I've touched it. I wanted to wait because I might stream it. I touched it, and I'm like, I like this. I love survival horror games of that era, and it's just like a weird one. And I'm like, this is something I wanna do something with. There's a good handful of games I got from my Dreamcast over the past 3 years or so since I've been collecting them that I popped in for a few minutes, and I'm like, this is really cool. I'm probably gonna save it to either stream it for my first time through or something like that. Some of the stuff on Dreamcast I got to play when they came out on like 360, like digitally, where you could download them. Or some of them were on like GameCube, and my friends had them. Yeah, it is. I had heard that Blue Stinger is like a Christmas game Sega loves Christmas. They do so much. Like, a lot of the Yakuza games are, like, at Christmas. I always think of that old... They did that Christmas card with Sega characters back then. That's got, like... It's got, like, Sonic. It's got Bayonetta. It's got a Xenomorph. This is real goofy. Yeah, Shenmue. That's another one I've played a little bit, and I'm like, I get this. Especially, like, I could see at the time, like, being super, super cool. But it's like, I need to sit down and actually play through it. See, I've heard that so many people, it's like that love Shenmue in 1 and 2, and then a lot of those same people are like, man, Shenmue 3, what a shame. But I've only ever touched them, like, 1 and 2 slightly. There's just too many video games. Like, if you missed it at the time, it's so hard to go back to some of them. And, I mean, that's a lot of stuff I do with this channel, is just, like, excuses to play games that I hadn't gotten around to, or just revisit games I haven't played since I was a kid, and occasionally check out new stuff. It's an expensive hobby that's also hard to keep up with. Die before I do. Fair. I think you never played FF7 or Majora's Mask. Also, Bailey played Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be gaps in people's things. It's going to be like, you haven't played Ocarina of Time? And it's like, well, have you played, you know, so Shenmue? That's another game for its era that's just, like, regarded as phenomenal. That tons of people missed. Everyone's got gaps in what they've consumed. There's too much media. There we go. I think it's important, like, even though it's like, yeah, you got to play some of these real big games, it's important to play stuff like this too. That's like, you know, not as, you know, genre defining or era defining, and learn to appreciate it for what it was. Or just don't. It's fine. I like to. Oh, yeah, Majora's Mask 3D. Majora's Mask is definitely... I like it a lot, but it is definitely harder to get into and not as for everyone as Ocarina of Time is. Being much more focused and, yeah, stressful and having to go through stuff. I love the vibes and presentation and stuff of Majora's Mask, but Ocarina of Time is just a better game. People are dying. We gotta go. Oh, I didn't make the jump. Really playing Majora's Mask. I haven't played through it in a long time, and I'm excited to get around to it. I do love that game. That's on Switch Online, isn't it? You can play it on there. Yeah, the wheel has not graced us with it, but we have both Zelda games still up for grabs. You know, I am definitely. Yeah, it's on Switch. I'm hankering for a Zelda game. We played Wind Waker earlier this year to just like play a Zelda game. And that held me over for a little bit. But Zelda is definitely one of those series where every now and then I'm just like, I don't even have like a specific one, but I'm just like, I want to play a Zelda game. Same thing happens every now and then with Pokemon, where I'm like, I just want to play a Pokemon game. And we'll end up playing one. Oh yeah, it was crowd control and randomized on Wind Waker, which I do plan to do another crowd control stream closer to the holidays. I usually like to give a good amount of time for people to build up channel points so that you don't have to spend money to, you know, control the game. I had to pick a new game, but I definitely plan to do some kind of crowd control at some point in the next, like, 2 months. I'll just walk, that's fine. Ease on up. Already got the, where is it? Not quit. Inventory. I got the idol. Yeah, we do. We just gotta go turn that into the boat guy. Yeah. True. It does, like, limit how many channel points you can use. I do always forget. Okay, where's the boat guy? Oh, thank God there's no fall damage. Yeah, I'll have to double check and see if they've added anything new. If not, we can always bust out Old Reliable. Sunshine, Mario Sunshine's always been a fun one for crowd control. Can always count on that. And it has been a while since we've played through Mario Sunshine. Do I plan on checking out Yuka Replayly? I'm kind of in the middle on that. Maybe? Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Okay. Ukulele had issues, but it was cool. And if a lot of those issues are fixed, that could be nice. It's on my radar, but it's not like, you know, up front. I did also see, along those lines, I don't know if I have time to do it before Halloween, but I thought it could be fun, is randomizer for the original Resident Evil 4 that randomizes all the doors to take you to random rooms. That could be pretty fun. Even if I can't squeeze that in by Halloween, we might do that sometime. That could just be stressful. But I know that game very well, so I think it could be doable. Because we've gone through, I think we only did a randomizer once, maybe twice on that, but we've gone through it randomized like normally, you know, random items and such, random enemies. Because I know they have that for like some of the older Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 1 and 2. And I know those games pretty well, but RE4 is always a fun time. I'll definitely keep it on the docket, because I do want to do it. Whenever I'm able to add that big dumb Resident Evil chainsaw controller to my collection, we'll definitely do a stream of just playing the game using the chainsaw. I think that's like the biggest like grail of my wish list for my collection right now. Is I've wanted it forever, since way back in the day. Is I want that dumb chainsaw controller. But it's pretty hard to come by, and it does go for a pretty penny. See how well it actually plays. Yeah, the Wu-Tang PS1 controller? Yep, I know that bad boy. Where it's just the Wu-Tang logo for, gosh, that Wu-Tang game is pretty fun. And they got that, like, new one coming out, too. I love dumb controllers like that. There's was like Onimusha PS2 Katana controller, where it's just like a whole katana sheath and all. One of the biggest boons, I would say, of working in like a small local video game store for years was being able to mess around with stuff like that would get traded in without having to buy it for myself. Where it's just like, oh, the Wu-Tang controller came in, I have to play a game with this. But I don't know if I want to spend actual, you know, like dollars on it for what it goes for. But it's just neat. It's dumb and fun. Motor torpedo boat. It might be useful for destroying the processor. This guy. How do I get in the boat? That's the thing. Because we drowned last time trying this. I hope the new Wu-Tang game is good. Me too, dude. It could be so cool. And it looks cool. But with something like that, there's always the thing in the back of my mind that's like, man, this could just be really bad, but I would love for it to be awesome. Let's look around here. Hold on. So I'm supposed to go up and blow you up. Gunnery range. Elemental fire temple. Do I just go up? Like, just go north up the road? Is there a car around here? That would be, like, pretty sweet. Ah, yes. Also, can I go in here? Okay, I was gonna say a bunch of nothing. A little bit of something. Machine gun. Definitely feel like that seems to be the best gun in the game. Just the rate of fire is so huge. Yeah, yeah, there was a bunch of Wu-Tang stuff in Fortnite. Wu-Tang's for the children. Get your creamy mode. Kids love it. Can I try to get in this? Is this the one I got out of? This is the one I got out of. And then it was over here. I'm doing everything to make sure I don't die. That's all I want. Just almost immediately into the river. Where's this go? Progress. I think. Is this drivable? Clearly. Something up here. Witch hag herbal cures. No credit given as being transmogrified often offends. Okay. Demon are you? What do you want? Swamp fever medicine. You want the omen speak of? You must visit the fire temple. But I cannot see how you can without wings to fly you there. Swamp fever medicine, okay. Sure. Swamp fever. Oh, people are being attacked. We gotta go. I mean, I guess the bar is only like half, like, yeah, 2/3 full, so there's room. I do not want to risk it. No more game overs for me, good sir. I cannot see. Shit, Captain. Where? I'm just gonna keep shooting. You can't really shoot what's directly in front of you. slowly spin. There we go. Where am I? I'm very lost. Oh, gosh. The map is so slow. I like mash to make it go faster. Yeah, we need to go further south. Neither of these are go-inable. There is this. Where did that put me? Oh, it went under the river. Interesting. So this is a shortcut back to where we were a while ago. I don't think I need that. I don't think that does anything for me. And the map is big, but there's not too much reason to go anywhere besides exactly where it tells you. So that's about would have blown your mind. It's exactly, like, it's huge. And, like, I could have seen, if I, like, rented this game, I would have had so much fun, not even doing the objective, but just driving around the huge map. Like, I probably would have spent forever just doing that. And apparently there's, like, 4 of these. We're on map 2. I saw there's, like, 4 worlds in this game. That's crazy. For 1998 on the N64? Like, being able to go into buildings and stuff, even though there's not much in them. Is this the thing? Oh, you needed the medicine? Take the boat and show those bugs who's boss. Is that why I couldn't get in the boat before? I had to do this quest that I didn't know existed? Again, little things. Like, if I went up to the boat and it just, like, how a little thing that popped up, like, hey, boat is locked. You know, I wouldn't have tried to get in and drowned. And it's all stuff that, like, this exact kind of game, next generation, like, 5 years later on the PS2 would have had. But it's pretty early in it. Okay. We're not gonna jump off the dock. This weirdly giant dock. Just to be safe. Or maybe I should. I don't know. I'm mashing the button. Get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat, get in the boat. Oh, thank you. Okay, swordfish. We need to head just straight north and start blasting. And again, like, stuff like this is cool. Like, now that it's working and I'm not dying. Would I play Jump for Stamina? I'm going to do the whole game or not? I'm going to go for the whole game. I try my best to beat everything we play. If it's actually something that has, like, you know, an end. even if it takes multiple sessions. Especially stuff like that where it's like people really like that game and I've just never gotten around to it. I want to give it a real fair shot. Like, I played to the credits of Harvest Moon. We put 5 hours into that game. Yeah, pretty much sports and racing games are the only, like, rule there. True. So I'm not going to play a whole season on every Madden game that came out on N64. Because that's just a bit much. Yeah, we're going to do the whole adventure of Diddy Kong. And like Mario Kart, usually with racing games, I try to race on every track so we could see the whole game. So that would be Mario Kart anyway. We do all the cups and call it after that and do some battle mode or whatever. Oh, please let me save this game. Now, there's definitely some games on that list that I am very ready to play, like Diddy Kong and Zelda. All right, we're going to at least finish this world tonight. My N64 nights are not always as long as my other streams because I don't want to always burn myself out. On some of these older games that can be a little more frustrating like this. But I want to finish this world. Yeah, this game has been on the list for a while. And just because it intimidated me, because I knew it was kind of big. But now that I'm playing, I'm like, it is fun, and I do enjoy it. I'm glad to finally get around to it. All right, where is the hole in the shield that we can go through now that we beat them? Shield portal right over there. What is the objective, though? Oh, the objective hasn't updated. It still just says destroy the shield. I assume we're going to get a plane at the end of this because it said we had to go to the fire temple, but you have to fly there. Plus, I see some openings in the shield that are up in the air. Okay, new objective. Find a way into Blackness Harbor. Okay. South Fang Village, Naval Base, Airfield. Okay, we'll go get a plane, and then we'll be able to fly in and blow it up. Water temple, fire temple. Rocket launcher. I still haven't used it. I gotta shoot at least one off, right? Because it takes all your, everything you found away when you finish a map, because we finished the Greece map with a lot of cool stuff, and then it dropped us in here and it was all gone. Get in the Jeep, sir. Whoop! Kind of cool. A lot of dudes. There is always the certain, like, wonder and mystique to popping a game in that I've never really popped in before. There's another harvesting wave to the north. Bugs are taking personally this time. Move out. Okay. It's cool. I've been enjoying this. We gotta go. Aim goes chugging. It can't handle all the explosions. North. Let's see. Okay, we gotta go. Yeah, I'm supposed to go in there, but I have to make sure the bugs don't kill everyone. Okay, not really what I want. Do you mind, sir? Back off. Please. Okay. Let's get the rifle out. Do I need a boat, or can I just... Is there a way around? Is it shallow enough? It's not. Swim. Come on, swim faster. You're so slow. Oh, there's so many dots on the map. Oh, it's filling up. Oh, it's filling up fast. Please, don't. Mutant detected. What? What does that mean? You've gone and blown it, Flyboy. Thanks to you, too many people have died. Bugs have won. The bugs have won. That sucks. That's really rough, too. Luckily, we just saved, so it's totally fine. But yeah, the levels are big and long. You can't rotate your save, so, like, I'm gonna reload into my save with that bar almost full. There's also no boat, I just have to swim. He really does swim like he doesn't know how to swim. So it's kind of like you can get put in an unwinnable situation if you are unlucky. Like, if you beat a boss, one of those, like, mini bosses, with, like, the bar too full, how are you going to do the rest of the level? It might be faster to shoot them without the car, honestly. Gotta make sure to get the big ones that are actively, like, harvesting instead of the ones that are just coming after me. Where? Oh. Like, is there a better way to get up to the north? Can I go around the side? Like, if I follow the road? I might be able to get there faster than swimming. Yeah, I think this is what I should have done. Don't blow up the house. is a powerful shotgun. Let's switch to the rifle. Alright, one more. Much better. They're much more generous with health now, which is fair, because they hurt. Okay, I guess we saved everyone. Ooh, hello. I'll take that. It's kind of busted that vehicles seem to all have unlimited ammo. I guess the thing is, like, eventually they run out of gas. But that's rarely an issue unless they give you one with low gas to start. Okay, so we're supposed to make our way into, like, the military base, which is to the south. However that is. Whoop, that's water. That's not what we want. Am I looking the right way? Yeah, okay. There's got to be a way over that. Yeah, that's the jump we took to get over here. You wouldn't give me this tank to immediately have to ditch it, right? Let's also not get it stuck. I don't know if I trust the tank to make this. Why not? We'll try it. A little stuck. Very stuck. Very stuck. This beautiful piano accompanying my wibbling and wobbling. This is not going to make that jump. We got to take a regular vehicle. How fast is this truck? I might need a little Jeep. Oh yeah, this works. You just have to use your own guns while driving. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, 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 no. I almost died. Now I just have no health. That was, yeah, it was close for no reason. Oh, please don't kill people. I'm running. I can't jump. I'm not allowed. Yes, anything, please. It was mind racing of having to replay that last section again. There's nothing I could have done there. Nothing I could have done there. Again, we did have a save point, so it's not like we have to redo everything. Just let me beat this level. There's not much map left. We have to be near the end. Does this game have a how long to beat page? I'm sure it does. Check that real quick. Body harvest. Oof. It's red. Not many people have submitted times, but it looks like the people that had on it. Be the range. People that have take about 12 hours. But you know that adds up if there's 4 worlds and we're at the end of World 2. I was only hoping that it would get a little faster as we went along and we got better at the game. This is also why I only do N64 nights on Mondays. Because I honestly don't really want to do 2 sessions of this game back to back. But putting a week in between it lets me refresh and be down to play again. Stuck. I'm stuck in my own car. Gotta rock and roll. Okay, let's keep the Jeep this time because I think the Jeep will be able to make the jump. I think the big difference is the first map didn't have too much like this. Like, we got a tank and we were able to just keep the tank, like, forever. Whereas here, there's a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, you have to make a jump or you have to use a boat and leave behind your good vehicle. Hey, stop. Stop! Why did so many people just die? What was that? Shoot! Okay. It's like one person away. Wow, yeah, I guess they all just blew up at once for some reason. Unfortunate. Yeah, there's the boat. The tank's up there. I want a Jeep. Why is everything still kind of blowing up? Give me that Jeep. Or I guess the airboat could do it too, but it's going to be slipping and sliding all over. Going to end up losing because the casualty bar is going to fill. Did I kill it? Did I kill that thing? No, I didn't. Oh, I did. It just took a while to blow up. Okay, I can't do that. Oh! Oh my gosh. It's so easy to just slide right off the edge. What do you want me to do? That works. Okay, let's just go get this other one. Or maybe I can open up this. Maybe this has like a tank or something in it. Oh no, that's just an entrance. I thought it was a garage door. Where's Sandbanks? Okay, find a way into Blackness Harbor. I am there. Alien barrier. There's a fence all the way around. How am I supposed to get around the fence? Do I need to take the river? Do I need to take that boat that we saw? Do I need the airboat? Oh, that's a Jeep. I thought that was one of the green bugs. Yeah, because this fence is like nothing we can do about that. Maybe we do need the boat. Hard to tell. Where did I leave the boat? There it is. What if it blows up? Are you just out of luck? I guess it's a good thing we cleared this out already. This thing does not control great. It is so loose. Puny weapons. All that effort for nothing. I don't know who you are. Quick map check. Okay, this loops back where we've already been. Huh. Please don't blow up my boat and make me drown. Who is that guy? Better find a way through that barrier. Or the guys at the harbor are bug food. This feels like a game that would have had like a kinda crappy comic book tie-in in the 90s. Mr. Smith. Hey, buddy. Can't hit this guy. Can I blow this up? I don't have the rocket launcher anymore? Did I not pick it up the one time I made it through? What is it, bud? Or is there a way up, like, over here? Maybe? Oh, there's a big ship. Maybe that works. Can I take this battleship? These buildings are enterable. Just being cautious, because I know sometimes I go to try to get in a boat and then I die. Has health. It's clearly a ramp. I'm just gonna take some of your stuff, if that's okay. Rocket launcher ammo. I wish I had picked up the rocket launcher. What kind of seaman are you? Never mind. You can help. The girl's on her last legs, but she's got enough left inside to bust through that barrier and show those bugs what for. Need someone to fix the fuel lines in the engine room. Snap to it, lad. Okay. I can try that. This is a puzzle. Gosh, what a hero. That doesn't seem good. Quad engine room, primary fuel lines. Danger of explosions. Turn the wheel to activate the main fuel pumps. No smoking or naked flames. Is that it? That's just how it's supposed to operate? That's safe. OSHA certified. Full steam ahead. Better jump ship. It's a one-way trip. Go squash some bugs. I guess trying to have some little set pieces. Yeah, they're doing the most they could. Alright. Let's get back in the boat. Wherever I left it. Oh no, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Go! Go! I'm stuck! I can't save it. I'm stuck! Jesus Christ. Can I make it through this? I can't believe it. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's a plane in here. Zero. Okay, let's look around before we get taken off. There's a lot of green dots. Maybe we can go in here and get some ammo too, which I do kind of need. It looks like there's another plane up there. We're getting stuck on a lot of stuff. I want to be fully prepared. Is this another thing where all of these are just health? If so, I'm just going to leave. Yeah, okay. I don't. Literally, like, 2 of those is enough to top off. Yep, okay. That casualty bar is full. Another building. It's hard to tell if you're actually allowed to go in these or not until you walk up and hit A. Special weapon ammo. What is a special weapon? Okay. Oh, hold on. No. There was a chest. Rocket launcher. Yeah, I wish there was a way to like lower the casualty a little bit. Machine gun ammo. Machine gun ammo. Yeah, a dangerous number of bodies harvested, true. And I can't save. I'm gonna use the machine gun a bit because we got a ton of ammo. What is this? Gyrocopter? Oh, I'm gonna blow myself up. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm absolutely gonna crash and blow myself up. Elemental temples may hold some answers. Okay. Well, there was a water temple, and we were supposed to go to the fire temple. I already did the earth temple, I think, and then, yeah, the great elemental. Oh, it shows you some vehicles on the map, too. I didn't even realize. I want to go to the water temple, I think. Okay, so we need to go turn right, and then there's a big lake. Oh, this is... Is this it? Am I over it? I can't tell. No, I need to go further. God. Again, it's really cool. That you're able to do this. Like, what other N64 games have big, huge open maps where you can just, like, get in a plane and fly around? Oh, I hope I can swim far enough. Dude, like, some urgency. Please. Oof. Look, warrior. Water temple. Seek the knife. The handle made from pearl. May your courage save us from the demons. There we go. Little puzzle. Not much of a puzzle. Just light the candle. Are there more candles to light, or do I need to unlight this one? Just invert the candles? Okay. Oh, I so wish I could save. I'm so nervous about dying. Okay, we also need to go to the fire temple they mentioned. Do I want the plane or do I want the helicopter? The helicopter, I was very nervous I was going to crash. Can I just go fight wherever the last processor thing is? I'm very nervous about dying. As the fire temple. I'm gonna try the plane. It can land on water, so maybe it'll work. Oh, I forgot the shields. There's also not a lot of fuel in this plane. I have to go down. Yeah, I have to go down to the opening in the shield and then back up. Okay. stressing out here. Yeah, I know. Okay. I definitely passed it. The draw distance is not helping. Like, I can't see where I'm going. It's just a constant fog of war 10 feet in front of your face. Almost. I'm just trying to land. Just trying to land. Oh, beautiful. Oh, no! Oh. No! Push! Go! That's so worrying. I'm like, this is how I died. Just the dumbest thing imaginable. Just, yeah, slip and slide down the mountain. If you ever travel to the elemental fire temple, within you'll find a hilt of the knife. Hope you have the courage and wisdom to use it well. Am I just gonna stab the aliens with a knife? Alright, so... inventory. I think we have... Hold on, I'm trying to view. Because it was 3 pieces, right? Handle, hilt, blade. Oh! Alien... I guess those are the 4 levels. Because we did Greece, Java, America, and Siberia. Alien artifacts. We found 1? I don't know what that means. Yeah, oh, 97%. That's what our civilian kill percentage is at. Literally 97 out of 100. That's pretty rough. All right, let's go cash these in. I'm stuck. Yeah, I assume that means 1 more civilian dies and it'll be game over and I will be back. You have to do so much between saves. Okay, so we need to go to the main elemental temple now, which is down here. So we need to take off. We have to fly south a ways. We have to go through, where's the hole in the shield? It's all the way over there? Yeah, so we have to fly all the way to the end over here, fly through, and then come back up to the temple here. And hopefully no more harvesters show up ever. I don't know if I have enough gas. Pull up! Up! Pull up! We got this. We got this. Oh, that's not... Don't do that. It's good. It's good. Good. You're good. Don't worry, Captain. Buff out those scratches. Perfect. You can't see anything. The screen is just gray wall. What do you want from me? This is insane. Okay. We should be able to... Okay. We should be able to just keep going straight for a long ways. Oh! No, it came out of the clouds. I have no metric of how far across the map I'm going. There's no landmarks. Okay, we're most of the way. We gotta start cutting to the southeast a little bit. Okay, the shield is coming up. Shield wall. So we gotta slow it down a bit. There we go. Beautiful. I'm very low on gas. I just have to keep consulting the map. Okay, straight ahead. There's a big temple. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get back. Yeah, that was the thing we had to blow up. It was like so long ago. Okay. This is the guy. Is there a place for me to land this plane somewhat reasonably? Works for me. I'll take it. Dude, if I do this and then things spawn in and just go nuts, I'm gonna lose it. Take all 3 parts of the knife and place them into the sacred lightning stone. The elements will balance. Is that it? That was kind of anticlimactic. Okay, we don't have anything new to say. And people never really update their dialogue. I guess I go outside and see what's going on. Oh, okay. We clear the weather. New objective. Oh, boy. Is it just gonna blow them up? Because that's... I would love that. Nothing... Okay. Destroy the processor. And then that should be it, except for the shield generator in the middle of the map, which is the final boss of the area. Was last time. Can I get a new plane? Perhaps? Hey, 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 hey. Don't go rolling down the mountain. The shield is still up, so we still have to go, like, all the way back around the way we came. So we need to cut to the right hard. And we need to not use that much gas. I don't really have control over that, though. Hello? Alright, well. So much for the plane. It's fine. As long as nothing appears, we'll beat the level. Progress will be saved. And we'll call it a night. This spot I keep had to keep redoing earlier when we kept dying. Is everything just constantly blowing up because we're at 97% of the population decimated, harvested. Got a boat, which might be helpful. There's a truck. See anything else on the mini map? Why would they not give me a full tank of gas? Is there a quicker way? Well, there was the, where was it? The tunnel that we got? Where was that? That was down there. So maybe we can get in the boat. Ooh, maybe we can? Let's try that. This thing doesn't have much gas either. It's stingy. Stop. I don't want to see it. I just want to see the map. Yeah, if there's a way up there, maybe? I don't know if there is. It might just be too steep. Yeah, it's too steep. I don't know what that tunnel is supposed to do for me. Back here. I mean, if we just retrace our steps from before, we should be able to go up and get the boat and then go down and around. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, well, that's stuck. Beautiful. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's such a shame it has these little things that really ding it pretty hard. Like, it's still leagues above a lot of the stuff on the system, that besides, you know, the big name stuff. Still a good game for what it is. But definitely has its flaws. Can't overstate it is. Oh, are you guys all gonna respawn? Fucking why? Why? Why are you all back? I can't overstate how cool it is that you get, you know, the ability to just like get in a plane or a helicopter and fly around a giant map like this on an N64 game. The only other thing I can really think of is like Pilot Wings, and that is just a game made for you to fly around in a helicopter. And that's it. And that also has like one big map, not like 4 different maps and like enemies to fight and objectives to do. This probably was also a launch title. Always very much enjoyed Pilot Wings as a series, but they're pretty much always just tech demos to show off the console they're on, you know? Look what you can do on the N64 with Pilot Wings, or look what you can do on your 3DS. Nintendo's always been pretty good at making fun games out of their tech demo type deals. I mean, that's pretty much what Wii Sports is. It's just like, look what you can do with a Wiimote. I guess the GameCube didn't really have one of those. Firing the gun actually knocks you backwards. It slows you down. See if these guys spawn back in, or if I get a chill ride back up the river. You know, I'm thinking now, I wonder if I'll actually be able to get back to the airstrip the way I'm going. Because I took the boat. If there's another boat, we'll be able to do it. But I left my boat that I had to use to get in there inside the airfield because we flew out. That would be quite frustrating. I wish I hadn't even thought about it. Back out here. We're nearly there. This is so much slower than flying. I need to hop off and then get back on a boat on the other side. Oh, why would you put me on this end? Please, swim. Swim! Don't get stuck on the boat. Swim! Good, okay. I will be very, very happy once we do finish this to have some sessions of shorter games. I do kind of miss those 30-minute games. Like, this game isn't even that long overall. A 10-hour game's not that big. But compared to what we've been doing, where games were like an hour at the longest. Go. Wait, can I save? Ooh, I don't even know if it's a good idea to save. I'm gonna save. If I can. You can use it more than once, right? I am right here by it. My worry is that I'm saving with 97% full gauge, so if another swarm comes in, we might just lose. But... oh, can I not? No, you can't. You're not allowed to save at a save point if you leave it. Are we still 97%? What was it? Inventory? Yeah, 97. It does look like it's gone down on the bar, but the number still says it. Well, good to know. You're only allowed to save the instant a save point appears. It will stay there, but you cannot use it again. Yeah, see, all these vehicles are not reset So I do have a genuine worry that the boat I need to get into the airbase isn't available. And if so, yeah, it's gonna suck. Okay, I'm right here. Wait, hold on. That was the jump into the village where all the guys were. Not even sure. Alien barrier was destroyed. I don't even have a vehicle. I'm trying to see if there's like a spot that maybe I could swim across. If it's close enough. I don't think I can make that. Oh no. We're pushing it. Oh yeah. Whew, okay. My heart. Please. If I had a way to like jump in. Don't spawn more enemies. Please don't do that. Oh, that's... I've done it before. Exact same spot. I can't believe that. That's absurd. Yeah, I may have to do a bit of research or see if I can find an old strategy guide. That is a strong possibility. Because a lot of this time has been dumb deaths and stuff like that. Okay. Let me take one of these. Because I imagine, who knows? Not me, but I imagine the last two levels are gonna be more complex. If there's less water, way less issue. Water is the majority issue. Please don't kill anyone. Oh, my car is stuck in the drink. Swim. 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 He just doesn't care. Like he wants to drown. Walk up the hill. Load of barnacles. Free me. Yeah, they made this big map, but the inclines just don't really work. There we go. Which is why the swimming is extra scary, because you need a good incline in order to get out of the water. I remember there was a boat over here. I don't remember if I took it. I may have. I did take that boat. Oh, I don't know what to do. My plane ran out of gas and I just don't know how to get back. That's really unfortunate. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Just immediately stopped. Like, yeah, the limit on swimming just causes so much of a problem. Harvester? Oh, we're dead. We're cooked. We're done. Those dots for vehicles are in the water. There's nothing I can do. Just straight up, nothing I can do. Yeah, that's just, feels like poor design. Like, your plane runs out of gas, what am I supposed to do? There's so many ways, and I had this on the first map too, where like, not even destroying a vehicle, but just leaving a vehicle in a bad spot can just ruin your run. Either that or just walk all over the whole map until you can hope to find something that would help. That's kind of cool. Boat! Does this river go where it needs to? Don't care about that. It does. It might be too late. This boat is fast. It's crazy. Nimble, swift. Yep. That's so frustrating. That's just really disheartening. I really want to like this game because it's doing some really cool stuff. But issues like that, like, really just undermine all the cool stuff that's on the game. Like, I get it, and it's so cool. It's like, you know, you get your thing, you get your plane, and you're going to fly back to the temples that you couldn't get to, get rid of the bad weather, and then go back and take out the final boss. But your plane runs out of gas because you had to fly over the whole map. And it's like, you can't just fly the map. I feel like it would help a lot if, like, when you beat one of the mini bosses that, like, opens the portal, if it just got rid of the shield for that section. Because the fact that you have to fly all the way to the other end of the map to go through the tiny hole when I just need, like, I'm here, the objective's here, but there's a wall like this all the way across the map. And the fact that I have to go and take this huge roundabout way and, like, backtrack all the way wasn't that big of a deal with the plane. It was still kind of like, I have to fly all over the whole map. But, like, with the plane, I could have just flown there and back. But there's just not enough gas in the plane to do that. It's a really neat game, and I want to give it a chance. I want to give it a real chance. I feel like I have given it a real chance, honestly. But there's two more. There's two more worlds of this. Let me see something. Oh, there's maps. What does the America map look like? I don't even know what that means. It looks like there's less water, which is cool. And, like, I want to see it. But, like, we did just spend almost 4 hours. And we only did 2 sections of the map. We had already done the first section last time. We got 2 zones done out of 4 of this map in 4 hours. Ugh. It's kind of disheartening. There's an old guy. Wow. Game FAQs. There's a guide that was written in 1999, and that's pretty much it. Not a lot of people writing guides for this game. And then there's some people that made maps of the whole everything, like last year. And then Siberia map, which is the same thing. You get your 4 big sections. Seems like every map's the same thing. 4 zones and then a boss. And then there's a 5th map that's like the final one. It's a lot of game left. I want to push through and try to beat it, but I also am just like so just done with it right now. Like, this game has taken it all out of me. Yeah, we're gonna take I'm done tonight regardless. Like, I can't do it again. Maybe a different one. Let's see. Here, the good old Long Play Archive has a video of beating the whole game, and their whole playthrough is about 6 hours. But of course, they study and make it so that it's a perfect, like, thing to have. It's not their first time playing it. I mean, yeah, looking at it, it's kind of cool. Oops, wrong thing. Like, the America stage, like, looks different. It's an actual city. Still gotta swim. But it's more of the same. I'm gonna take a break tonight. And we'll see. And again, that's why I only do it on Mondays, so I have time to chill. It's just a little frustrating to spend 4 hours on a game that's supposed to take 10 to 12 and, like, do nothing. Yeah, there's still a lot of game left. And there's still so much left on the list. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't believe we just did 4 hours. Ooh. We're calling it here tonight, regardless. Be off for a couple of days. We'll definitely play some more Pokemon later this week, like Friday or so. I'll be off Saturday, not streaming. Got a big Halloween market event I'm doing, so, and that's like, it's running late because it's a Halloween thing. They're doing a whole big trick-or-treating at the event and all that, so I'll be there till like 10 o'clock, so I won't be streaming at all. But I will be on Sunday and Monday as usual, as planned. Monday will be our N64 night, as always. Let's see here real quick. Yeah, I'm excited about the Halloween event. I love Halloween, and this just seems like it'll be fun. I'll be able to do my business stuff, but also there's a lot of cool stuff for kids and people to do while they're there. 21st. So that's tomorrow? Ninja Gaiden? And then Katamari. Katamari's Friday too. That might wait a little bit to do Katamari. We'll see. Because there's the new Ninja Gaiden game and the new Katamari game come out over the next week. I want to check them both out. We'll see when I can squeeze them in. Katamari, I'm definitely playing through the whole thing on stream. Want to do that for sure. Ninja Gaiden, we'll see. I'll check it out. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we won't. But expect that along with Pokemon and the usual Monday N64 stuff. Like I said, after Halloween, once November hits, I should be more free to do my regular streams and not be cutting out my Saturday streams. We'll try to catch up on whatever we're doing. Have some plans for stuff like crowd control to do over the holidays. And we'll see what else we can squeeze in. But for now, we're leaving Body Harvest for a bit. Thanks for tuning in. Wish I could have made more progress, but I appreciate it. As always, guys. Hope you have a good night, a good week. I'll catch you later. Good night. That went surprisingly well. Ashley!
You okay?
Yeah. What do you mean? His name's Jumpman! He just jumped! I'm getting the hang of this now. I'm figuring it out. I think this is my last life in totality. Kidding me. Ah! What happens? All right, are you happy over here? Is this where you want to be? No, not like this. No! Stop healing. Let's go! Yes! Ugh. Holy shit.